is coming. We know what's coming with it.
After a long, long winter, HBO's Game of Thrones is back on April 12th for its 5th and perhaps bloodiest season yet. Well, perhaps not bloodiest. I mean, ultimately, who can add up the gallons of the red stuff? But certainly one of its most ruthless. When we left the blockbuster series based on George R.R. Martin's books, the Peter Dinklage-played Tyrone Lannister was on the run over the seas after killing his own father and being accused of offing his crazed nephew, the King Joffrey.
That little monster is out there somewhere drawing breath.
Well, this season essentially picks up right after those events and wastes no time burning up. So if you're a fan, trust me, you'll be well pleased. And if you haven't yet gone into the show, well, with a quick primer and maybe a flowchart or two to make heads or tails of who everyone is and where they go, Season 5 is a great place to enter the Seven Kingdoms. Now, no spoilers here, but as we've come to expect from the award-winning show, there's an intrigue, there's betrayal, there's promotion, hidden alliances, marriages, dragons, new and old gods, great houses, the Iron Bank, slaves, vision in the fire, swords, and of course, a lot of sex and death in this new season of Game of Thrones. Basically all the good stuff. There's also some additions, including Jonathan Pryce, who you might know is also seen on Sundays on PBS's Wolf Hall, where like here on Thrones, he plays a man of faith and power. Now, Pryce doesn't show up right away, but when he does, the former Bond villain flutters more than a sparrow's wings in the capital of King's Landing, as extremism now flexes its anointed muscle.
We serve the gods, and the gods demand justice.
However, more than anything, this season is the season of queens and governance. The former are a challenge to the Seven Kingdoms on many levels, and the latter, well, seemingly almost as difficult as maneuvering for power, which is actually, in my opinion, what makes this one of the best seasons of Game of Thrones yet. Because drawing from Martin's A Feast for Crows and A Dance with Dragons books, the roads walked, seas traveled, cities taken, and walls protected in previous seasons, they start to come together here in a rather interesting direction, to say the least. Because, as they say on the show, the North remembers. And you should remember, therefore, to tune in on Sundays to play this very good game. I'm Dominic Patten for Deadline Hollywood.